And we are live for our Halloween episode of I Went Outside Today.
Gross.
I'm one of your three hosts, Chris.
I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Sydney.
You were so good at saying your tagline with the previous one.
I didn't do no things this time.
Oh, but didn't you?
And then last time I said I do the things. And this time you were, and then you were just like, but you didn't do the things. It was accusatory.
Concise explanation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Call back to episode 2 of season 2 for our Scientology prep course, where Cheryl and I did the thing.
Mm-hmm.
But today, Cheryl has outdone herself in her role as podcast producer.
Mm-hmm.
You've told us many times that our family has been afflicted with something. Do you remember what you said?
A curse.
A curse.
Why do you feel your family is cursed?
Because we just don't have no good luck. Because I read the book Holes, and there's that whole part where, like, if they didn't have bad luck, they wouldn't have no luck at all. That means you're cursed.
Mm-hmm. Well, I went to Etsy. Because you know what things you can buy on Etsy?
Curses.
Curse detection.
Oh, curse detection.
Curse detection.
Wow.
So I paid 4 different people to detect whether you are cursed or not. And we're going to read each psychic's determination of whether you are cursed, Sydney.
What?
Yep.
That's crazy. Psychic 1, I'm ready.
All right.
So how are you feeling about this? Are you glad to finally get some answers?
I'm going to be vindicated.
Are you going to tell it from the rooftops?
Yeah, it's going to be like, vindicated. I am selfish. I am wrong. Because that's the song, Vindicated.
I'll take your word for it. It's not a word that I know.
It was in Spider-Man.
So Chris has been given the description of what each reading their ad said, which he's going to read, and then I will give you the actual reading that you got.
Okay.
Okay, so Sydney, wake up.
I'm awake.
Thank you for stopping by to take a look at this listing. Check if you've been cursed in some way. Do you feel as though you have constant bad luck
Yes.
that seems to follow you around?
Yeah.
Unexplained health matters? Always unlucky?
Yes.
Do you have uncontrollable anger and or rage inside you? Financial issues coming out of nowhere? Heavy depression for no real reason that you just cannot seem to shake?
All right,
It
chill
feels-
out. You can have, it's like an actual condition. You don't need to have a reason to have Jesus Christ.
It feels as though nothing seems to ever go your way?
Yeah.
If so, then it is possible that a curse, spell, or hex has been placed on you. and
I
that
knew
this is
it.
just the thing you've been looking for. Please note that this listing is just to check for problems of spiritual, magical nature and is not a removal or reversal service. That'll be next episode,
Got it.
if we plan that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not guaranteed as of yet.
Mm-mm.
But discretion guaranteed, and nothing will be mailed to your address. Although I take my work very seriously, I must state by law that all curse, hex, and spell checks and tests are for entertainment purposes only and are non-refundable. By going ahead and ordering a curse, hex, spell checks, and tests, you are agreeing that you understand that all sales are final and non-refundable. That part we agreed to.
So but it's not for entertainment. It's for, like, quote unquote entertainment.
Hex detection.
Etsy seems to make every one of the psychics on their website have that disclaimer. That
I
is
didn't
for-
even know you could be, like, I know you did the psychic drawings on Etsy, but
Yeah.
you could just be any sort of psychic that you want to be on Etsy?
That is correct.
For entertainment purposes only.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can buy a whole bunch of random psychic services. You can... There's ones, shout out to Ono, Ross, and Carrie for their episode where they wanted to see what their psychic abilities were. So they did an episode where they paid psychics on Etsy to determine what their psychic abilities were through
I want to
divination.
do that.
I mean, we can definitely do that as an episode.
I'm so curious. I want to believe.
So for this one, I'm putting them in order of cost.
So did you give them, like, a picture of me, or, like, how do they know I'm cursed?
So basically, they asked for your birthday.
Mm-hmm.
They asked for your name.
Mm-hmm.
And That's it.
I think this might be another thing where they just steal my identity.
I mean, they
Are
can't.
you sure they were psychics?
I'm sure they cannot steal your identity because it's my email address and my
Right.
Etsy account.
Excellent.
So I did them, in order of cost. So this is the cheapest one, and we'll progress to the most expensive.
Got it.
So I will give you your reading. Hello, my love.
Ooh.
I have done extensive checks and tests on your friend, and it does indeed. I have done extensive checks and tests on your friend, and it does indeed seem as though they have a spell of ill will.
I knew it.
This is something that they can get a taste of success, and then somehow it always end up going wrong somehow.
Yeah. It does end up going wrong somehow.
They may also have been experiencing or soon will begin to experience unexplained low mood, chronic fatigue, having problems sleeping at night, headaches, etc.
No, all that's pretty much explained by the fact that I have crippling depression and take drugs that make me tired.
Well, I will go on. This is something that I can remove, or if you know someone else who can remove it for them, then I would recommend doing so. If there is anything else I can help you with going forward, feel free to contact me at any time, and I will always get back to you as soon as I possibly can.
Well, that's nice. They'll always get back to you. That's nice too that they said that they'll do it, but if we know someone, that's also fine. So how much did you pay this person to tell me?
$5.44 Canadian.
That seems about right.
Yeah. You get what you paid for.
Yeah.
I feel like if you ever want a career as like an internet psychic, it's a pretty easy gig. Just saying.
I didn't know this was an option. I thought you had to be you had to do the drawings to be an internet psychic.
Nope.
And I didn't solve that crime either, so. Yeah, so that's about $5 reading.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I expected. So Chris has the next one ready for us.
And all of them, you only gave my name and birthday, or did you give more information?
That's basically it. I also told them that it wasn't for me, it was for my friend.
Okay. So, like, they don't have any more, like, where you do, like, hot reading or whatever it's called, and you have, like, information.
Nope.
And they can't Google me because that's not my Facebook name.
No. I also did, because if they gave me a chance to, like, write in the note, I was like, hi, my friend Sydney thinks she's cursed. I'm paying for this for her as a gift. Can you tell me whether or not she's cursed?
I am cursed.
First guy says you are.
But now you have expert diagnosis.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
You have expert diagnosis now. All right, description. This one card tarot reading will tell whether you are cursed or not with a yes, no, or maybe answer. And a small amount...
That's such a cop-out. You paid more for this?
Don't worry, it's not much more.
Whatever.
And a small amount of information about what may be going on. This short, single sentence reading is provided over email and contains only text, no image of your card. This allows for quick delivery and a fast reading.
You really got more for your money's worth on the first one where they wrote you a little note and they said, hi, my love. Like, really, you're going to find one card and give me a one-sentence reading? That's yes, no, or maybe?
So, it's more than a sentence.
This is a reading for a busy person on the go.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay. Hi, Cheryl. This reading is for Sydney. King of Cups was the card you got.
Was it normal way up or reverse?
She doesn't say, so I assume normal way up.
Normal way up.
No, you likely aren't cursed.
That's fucking lies.
There are possibly a couple of things going on here. First, you are someone who is romantic at heart.
No.
Aw, look at you. Hearts in your eyes and in your hearts.
Hearts should only be in your heart and not in your eyes. That's a medical emergency. If you have hearts in other places, go to the doctor.
Well, the psychic says it is beautiful.
Well, we disagree.
You're beautiful.
Don't.
But it can blind you to harsh realities and leave you prone to chasing flights of fancy that were never meant to be reality.
Wait, so they don't think that I am cursed. They just think I'm a romantic at heart?
Yes.
That's incorrect, sir.
Nailed it.
Did not nail it.
This may show up especially in relationships, with ignoring red flags and idealizing people.
Shut up.
Secondly,
I don't do that. They do that.
Secondly, you may rely too much on other people to step in and save you when your own focus and willpower could have done the job when things started to go wrong.
They don't know about my focus and willpower and my things. No. Stupid.
Some focus on your self-confidence and self-reliance, as well as taking off your rose-colored glasses once in a while, will go a long way toward turning things around.
I thought this was
you.
a one-sentence reading.
It's not one sentence.
This is very rude.
I would have been disappointed with a one-sentence reading for this one as well, because it was $7.
This is very rude $7 rating. I would rather have the dollars back and this person could just be rude to someone else. This is very rude. This is a very rude reading.
No refunds.
Why is it rude?
It's just rude.
They're saying you're romantic.
It's not true. So,
I guess we did prove that with the previous episode.
yeah.
Call back to Sydney's marriage prep course advice.
And I feel like we did that other relationship one where it was basically just like I was like a terrorizer was the outcome of it when we did that attachment course. That like when you have that style, you just terrorize people to see if they still care until they don't care
I
anymore.
don't think that's any of the attachment styles.
No, that is
That's
correct.
the anxious one. You test them. You test people and test them and test them and test them and test them, and then they leave and you're like, ha, I was right. That person sucks.
Well done.
Yeah.
AKA the terrorizer.
AKA the terrorizer.
As coined by Sydney TM.
That's copyrighted. I'm listening to the rest of this very rude reading.
That's it.
Oh, that was the whole thing.
Yeah, that was it.
That was extremely rude.
That was a curse reading. That's like a yes, no for a person on the go.
Get your $7 back.
It's for entertainment purposes only.
I was not entertained.
So, Sydney,
What?
reading 3. Here's a description for the person that we had bought this hex detection from, this curse detection from. Sydney, do you have bad luck all the time?
Yeah.
Do you feel awful?
Yeah.
Do you think someone is out to get you?
Yeah.
Did someone flat out tell you that they are going to put a curse or hex on you?
No.
Let's get to the bottom of this. I will tell you if anything paranormal is going on with you. I will need a recent unfiltered is in all capitals, photo of you with your eyes clearly showing natural light.
What fucking picture of me did you send?
Natural light if
Tell
possible.
me right now. Did you take a picture of me, you freaks?
I will look at your energy and what is around you, and I will intuitively
answer my question.
I will intuitively tell you what the problem is. From there, I will give you solutions to help
You
you
give some freak a picture of me.
eliminate the issue. Big hugs. That's the end of the message.
Ew. Unacceptable. What picture did you send?
Ironic that he says big hugs at the end because Sydney has just revealed to us her number 0 love language.
Do not touch me,
Is-
ever.
Physical touch. She
0% physical touch.
She wants to.
It's not a language that I know. It's not a language that I want to know. Don't fucking touch me.
You know, I'm not even sure what picture I gave the guy. I would have to go back to the messages and see what it was I sent.
How do you know it's filtered or not filtered? All my pictures are very tricksy.
I didn't care, because
We
quite
take photos of you.
No.
In fact, we've done screenshots during
Oh
our,
yeah, that's true.
That's very rude.
our long distance episodes.
Rude.
Regardless, they got a picture of you.
I don't really care that much, but like now some nerd has some weird. I don't want you to give my picture to anyone that signs off with big hugs. Get the fuck away.
Big hugs.
All right, give me the reading.
At least there's no kisses.
Give me the reading.
Hi, Sydney. I am sorry to tell you this, but you have some negative energy attached to you.
I knew it.
This could have happened in a number of ways. Negative energy can be picked up by being around toxic environments, toxic people, or even be created by thinking toxic thoughts about ourselves. Sometimes we can even get it sent to us if there is someone out there who thinks so ill of us that they manifest it and send it to us. The result is that it makes us feel bad, unlucky, down in the dumps, and sometimes even ill. It is totally okay though, and it can be easily taken care of.
So this isn't like a curse. This is just like negative thoughts.
It says negative energy. You may just need to do what is called a
That's very
cleansing.
rude. You sent a picture of me to someone and they decided I'm a negative person.
They saw your aura.
Did you send us some?
Auras don't lie.
We need to know what picture you sent, because if I'm mid-rant, that might have skewed things.
I don't think it's mid-rant. I'm pretty sure it's the ones that I used when I thought I was going to find people on the dating apps for you.
What pictures are those?
The Alberto one?
That's not filtered.
Okay.
That's a cute picture.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
This person looked at that photo and decided that I'm negative?
Yes.
That's very rude. Maybe they just don't like Alberta.
Maybe. There are many ways you can do a cleansing, and you can look them up. But I will give you a couple easy things that you can do right away.
I'm not doing it.
Smudging involves using a form of smoke to cleanse yourself. Many people burn sage or lavender around the body. You can also use incense. The best incense to use would be frankincense or lavender. Number 2 is a goddess bath. This is taking a bath in water with sea salt in it, and also putting in some essential oil of your choice and flower petals into the water.
You have to be very careful with essential oils and baths, and you have to put it in a carrier oil or you can burn yourself. So this is irresponsible advice.
Well, at least you're smart enough to know not to do it.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like curing cancer, where like even though the cure also hurts you, it hurts the curse quicker.
I guess. Or you could just use a carrier oil for like $7.
Yeah, but that might also protect the hex.
So fun fact, it says if you do not have a tub, then make a salt scrub with 2 parts sea salt, 1 part carrier oil or olive oil.
Yeah.
Sponge bath yourself.
I'm not going to do that. That's gross.
You can also do a visualization. If you haven't got anything available for cleansing, do a quick visualization standing and visualizing a drain at your feet.
No, I'm going to do the bath one. But I'm not going to put it on... You have to use a carrier oil when you're using essential oils. And really, I would probably rather just use bubbles.
So you're going to throw the whole cleansing
I'm not
goddess
going to
bath
do the
out the
oil
window.
part of it, but I have a good face mask as well. So
you're just going to have a regular bath and hope
yeah,
that gets rid of the curse.
I don't really... The goddess part of it is not really... I usually watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Are you at least going to sprinkle some salt on yourself?
No, I have some bath bombs which have Epsom salt in them, but
It has to be sea salt from the sea.
I mean, all salt is not from the sea, but
Have you considered this might be why you're cursed?
I take good baths. I know how to run a good bath. I don't need any advice on the bath running process. This person gives bad advice because they didn't even mention a carrier oil
Yes, they did.
in the salt scrub, not in the other part.
So for the visualization, imagine you standing with a drain at your feet. Using your hands as a brush, start at your head and brush the negativity off of yourself in a downward motion and visualize it all going down the drain.
Sydney's brushing.
I'm doing it.
It is also advisable to start using some form of protection for the future to keep negative energy away. I recommend using crystals and stones to do this, like black tourmaline or black obsidian.
I like those.
Please be careful when buying on places like Amazon, as you might be getting something fake, so read the reviews. Wear them as jewelry or keep them by your bed.
What do I read the reviews for? To find out if anyone else's curse is going away?
Or if they've got fake obsidian or tourmaline.
How would they know if it's fake?
I don't know.
How would I know if it's fake?
Well,
How
or-
do any of us know what's real?
Amazon reviews.
I mean...
Easy.
Also, start diffusing essential oils to keep your space and mind clear. Good ones to use are lavender, frankincense, sage, lemon, and eucalyptus.
I have peppermint.
Don't use olive oil. That's an unessential oil.
Olive oil is the most essential oil. Have you been in a kitchen? Do you cook, sir?
Are you trying to cook yourself by covering yourself in olive oil?
No, I'm just saying it's the most essential of all of the oils. It's a kitchen staple. What's a staple? Unessential.
We don't need staplers in the kitchen anyway.
You're-
It's fine.
I didn't even say that and you know it.
She ends her email with love and light.
Mm-hmm.
Big hugs.
Mm-hmm.
Gross.
If it helps you to know, it was a woman that did your reading, not some strange man that I sent your picture to.
That does make me feel better.
Okay, good.
It's not some gross dude telling you to take a bath.
But what if it's a weird lady?
How much do you think this reading cost?
$8.
$15.61.
$15
Almost double your guess.
for some bitch to tell me I'm a negative ass bitch
And to take a bath.
and to take a bath. And the wrong way.
Sorry, ma'am.
Sorry, I said I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you a bitch.
I don't think she's going to be listening to our episode.
She might.
She's gonna take a bath with
The-
salts
Use carrier
and
oil.
oils.
And carrier oil, hopefully. Especially if you use peppermint oil. I use fractured coconut oil if I'm going to use essential oils in the bath.
Why fractured? Why not use it whole so it's not broken?
I'm just going to look at you unimpressed.
Well, while you're looking at me, we could go into our fourth and final curse detection.
So what do we have so far? Yes, no, and negative.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Sydney,
What?
do you feel you are cursed?
Yeah.
If yes, then this is for you.
Oh, good.
This reading is for people who think they or their dear ones are cursed by someone with evil intentions in their heart. With this reading, you will find out the following. Are you cursed? Who cursed you? When did they curse you? I will also remove the curse from you and your dear members. Black magic removal or protection is not included.
I don't think we're cursed by a person. I think maybe someone just picked up a cursed object or something. I don't think anyone hates us enough to curse us.
Well, you'll like this next section here. We're here to solve your suffering. As such, we will not judge you and keep up our promise of 100% confidentiality.
Love it.
Your reading would be sent via Etsy conversation. If you want it through email, then please mention your email ID, and then it goes on about the person. I will need the following from you: your full name, your date of birth, a picture of the people you think are hexed. If the reading is about you, then send me a picture of you through Etsy Convo. If the reading is about someone else, please send a picture of that person. If the reading is about a family, send a picture of the family. If the reading is about a couple, send a picture of them either separate or together. Please tell me the reason why
This
you
is
think...
many, many words for send a picture.
Yes.
What picture did you send?
Probably the same one.
Please tell me the reason why you think you or the people involved have been cursed. Send this message through Etsy message, and thank you. Thank you very much for choosing me as your spiritual advisor. Looking forward to servicing you.
Gross.
So if you go to the
Could some of
image
these
that-
people sign off normally? Servicing you, and we got big hugs. Like, this is a bunch of freaks.
Yeah, so there's the message where I told the information about Sydney to the psychic.
Want me to read that part?
Sure.
So,
I don't want to be serviced by this person. It's a gross way to sign off an email.
Cheryl, message your personal servicer.
Gross.
This is for my friend Sydney Mowat, born, and she lists your birthday, April 29th of
Don't take my birthday. It's a secret.
1932.
Rude.
She feels she is cursed because she has bad luck with money and her family has missed out on being wealthy on several occasions.
Yeah.
Oh, and she lost her Bune Demon pendant.
It's not lost. It's just somewhere that I don't know where it is. I thought we were going to find it when we moved the couches, honestly, but it's around in a way that I don't know where it went.
That explains, like, whenever I take photos of you on my phone, I just get this black silhouette with no light reflecting off of you.
That would be if I was a vampire. That's not for curses. That's for being a vampire. What's the reading?
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
It starts with, "Hey, love."
Gross. Stop.
Hey, love.
Mm-mm.
Be cool, baby.
Mm-mm. Don't like it. Don't address people that way.
So, with what I see in Sydney's aura, she has no kind of hex, but certainly a lot of evil eyes that are causing her harm.
Rude.
evil eyes.
So we're only the $5 guys. That was cursed.
Yep.
Sometimes the first answer is just the right answer.
Like,
What's
we
it?
don't even know if that was the first. These are just an order
Yeah.
of cost.
Yep.
Whatever. So what do you mean evil eyes?
So this is your top
I'm
shelf.
covered by evil eyes?
It says there are certainly a lot of evil eyes that are causing you harm.
Okay.
I will ask her to prepare or to listen to Psalm 91 to cleanse all the evil eyes.
What is Psalm 91?
We'll have to Google that.
Yeah, Psalm 91.
While Chris is doing that, I'll finish the reading. Although I will do it from my end as well, I want her to do it too. Also, her chakras are imbalanced, so I will be balancing them as well.
That's very rude.
Please provide me permission to cleanse all this and provide Reiki and angel healing. I didn't provide permission, you're good.
Thank you.
Chris, do you have the...
Psalm 91. And this is from BibleGateway.com, the new international version.
Ooh.
If you're not into Bible verses, I would say maybe skip forward 2 minutes because this is like a bit of a lengthy one. Maybe 1 minute. We'll see. All right. Psalm 91. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, in my God whom I trust. Surely He will save you from the fowler's snare. So watch out for that fowler's snare. From the deadly pestilence, He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find
The pestilence,
refuge.
Isn't the pestilence one of the horsemen of the apocalypse?
This is capital He.
The pestilence is not capitalized.
No.
Okay, continue.
Let's see. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day. So you don't need to fear any more arrows.
Thank God.
Nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, Sydney, nor the plague that destroys at midday. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. If you say, "The Lord is my refuge," and you make the Most High your dwelling, no harm will overtake you, no disaster will come near your tent. For He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. They will lift you up in their hands so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. So you're crowd surfing. You will tread on the lion and the cobra. You will trample the great lion and the serpent. Because He loves me, says the Lord, I will rescue him. I will protect him, for he acknowledges my name. He will call on me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life, I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. The end.
I'd rather just do the bath one.
For those of us who cannot see Sydney, she was yawning through most of that.
I wasn't yawning.
You don't want to stomp on lions and snakes?
No. Lions and snakes are nice and they have their place in the whole world, and you should just not stomp on them.
You don't want to be covered in feathers?
Not especially.
It's a refuge of feathers.
A refuge. I feel like I don't really like birds a ton. They're okay. But do I want to be covered in feathers? No.
So should we give your consent to have the psalm read
No.
for you?
That's okay.
Like I just have. Very beautifully.
So she contacted me back, even though I did not give her permission. And she said, "Your spell is done.
Oh, thank you.
Here's your sigil and music."
Oh,
So I will send you the sigil via email.
that's fun. A sigil is fun.
So there you go.
I'm going to put it on a flag.
It's gone to Messenger. This is your personalized sigil. The sigil is being used to bring positive energy anytime you feel low or negative. Look at this and repeat what you want 3 times.
It looks like a cat.
I mean,
It's perfect.
it's perfect. It's like 100% what you want.
You get this tattooed in the palm of your hand so
I'm
you can
going
look at
to.
it.
I'm going to get it tattooed on my eyelid.
Remember, you get who you concentrate on.
Got it.
Okay.
I got that locked away.
You ready for your balancing music?
Yep.
Okay. It's just basically ringing.
Oh, it's bowls. Like a singing bowl?
So fun fact, it's 13 minutes, and it took till about minute 7 before I could actually hear noise.
Cool.
So this is your balancing music.
How much did this cost?
$23.80.
$23.80. You got a song, you got a sigil,
Yep.
you got a letter.
You got a psalm.
I got a psalm.
You got a psalm.
I don't feel like I should have to pay for the psalm though, because the Bible is free. I feel balanced
I'm glad.
and not irritated at all by the pitch of that.
I sent you your MP3 also in the
Thank you
group
so
chat.
much.
You're welcome.
You can set it to your morning alarm.
I'm going to.
And so without even being asked or without even waiting for permission, you just had a curse lifted from your
Thank
family.
goodness. I don't feel any different. So
Do you still believe you're cursed?
just like a little bit, maybe. I don't know. I'm like less cursed lately. I did keep my job all the way through the pandemic.
Yeah, and Cheryl did order these quite a while ago, so
In June.
thank Cheryl right now.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I think the $5 one was the best one because it's the best that people just agree with you. So what was the total final tally? Yes, no, negative, and evil eyes.
Yes.
I think it was yes, no, it was you all along, and then
It was you. In your heart all this time. So you had the curse lifted on me in June?
Yep.
I think it only half worked because I haven't been poor lately, but I did have to move and then I have to move again. So I think you maybe just put like a different kind of curse on me. I don't know.
I mean, you had to move to resolve a fire code violation.
I feel like that's less of a curse.
Yeah, that's probably saving your life down the road.
I've never even burned a house down, so I just feel like it's sort of an inconvenience. Plus, it's not even like I would die in a fire. They're just saying I'll die like less slowly because of the more insulation, but they don't. What if I just move really fast in fires? Like, they don't know.
Maybe for a future episode, we should get some prognosticators, figure out how Sydney dies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you were going to say how fast could I escape a fire, and I was like, hell yes, I love firemen.
I mean, that could also be done.
I would go outside for that.
We could construct you a small
But I want to wear
shed.
the hat.
We'll construct you a small shed in the forest and put a bed in there, and we'll light it on fire, and we'll time your exit.
Okay.
I googled how will I die on Etsy, and the first thing that came up was past life reading for $66.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not paying that.
That's a good price to find out how you're going to die, though.
Yes. When will something happen? Timing reading.
So I think the $5 one was the best one, and that the lesson of the episode is just get the $5 one.
I think the $5 one was just a detection, and the removal of the curse was an add-on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his curse removal, if I remember correctly, was like $150. It was quite pricey if you wanted to get that removed.
So maybe he just tells everybody yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
Sneaky.
And the person number 4 did it for free without consent.
Yep.
Yeah. And now they have a picture of me. Thank you so much for that.
She will sign it to you at our first public event. Whenever we're allowed to make public events, we'll keep you tuned.
Mm-hmm.
Sydney loves.
I
talking
guess
to
that
people.
is full service if they do a spell for you, but she just read a Bible verse, right?
There was Reiki involved.
Yep. And she sent you a sigil that's supposed to help you feel better and some music to help you balance your
The
chakras.
sigil was good because it looks like a cat. That was an excellent sigil. I guess we'll just have to see, but we won't have to see because you did this in June. So have I been more or less cursed since June?
Correct.
I've had more money, so I don't think I'm money cursed anymore. I have just other curses.
So you thought the family curse had to do with wealth.
Yeah.
So the family curse, gone, taken care of.
Actually, maybe, because people have gotten jobs and things are better with the money.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you did live that curse. But I didn't win any of the lotteries for the vaccine lottery.
None of us did.
Yeah.
No.
I wish that I won the lottery, though. Not other people. They suck.
That'll be a future episode.
Mm-hmm.
Where I win the lottery.
Well, we already did the money spells, though.
It's true.
Yeah, but I lost my pendant, so I need to do a different money spell.
So you admit it, you lost it?
No! I just don't know where it is.
Well, on that spooky note,
Spooky.
that ends today's very special Halloween special of the I Went Outside Today podcast.
And if you're cursed, just go on Etsy.
Just go on Etsy.
Yep.
Handle it. Just get it handled.
I mean,
$20.
we're
Get it
in
handled.
fourth wave territory right now. Just stay home and talk to your psychics online.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And as always, this is your host, Chris, signing off.
This is Cheryl signing off.
I'm Sydney. I guess I don't even really do the things all the time, but sometimes I do the things, but lately I've not been doing the things.
Thanks for listening to this very special episode of I Went Outside Today. If you have comments, compliments, or just suggestions of what Sydney should take part in, send them to us on our I Went Outside Today Facebook page or by email to iwentoutsidetodaypod@gmail.com. Also, if you could give us a positive rating and review wherever you listen to your podcast and share us with your friends, we would really appreciate you helping our small podcast become a little bigger. Bigger.